Okay, using your resource folder directions, you're going to go through the steps. So we are going to watch the demonstration now on how to get your black paper and write your name, grade, and room on the back. So using a white colored pencil, that would be the best so it shows up. And then flip it to the front so that you can begin your painting. Next, what we're going to do is set up our paints. So I have put some blue, red, and white on my palette, and I'm also having about 3 sizes of paintbrush, small, medium, and large. You will be sharing your paint palette with the person sitting next to you. And we're going to go ahead and start with the red and white. So we're going to take a little bit of this white and mix it into the red so it shows up onto this black paper. Then I'm just going to be painting clouds of color. Then we're going to add even in some more of this light color, maybe just on some of the edges and some spots. Your brush should never look ratty and dried out. If it is, that means you need to clean that back up with some paint or with water, just cleaning that up. So now I'm adding in some of the blues and whites, and again we're kind of making it look like clouds and dust. So I'm trying to do somewhat like some circles, and then you can add in that white as part of an accent color, and then you can even mix some with this red as it may be drying, so you might have a little bit of harder time doing that if you wait too long. So you'll notice if you are not blending before it dries, it's harder to have that soft edge look to some of your spaces. This looks more like a nebula or gassy dust edges. Then I'm going to take a little bit of white with my small paintbrush and find some areas to be doing those sort of those bright white stars. But then what we want to do before it dries is to sort of blend it out. I'm kind of liking my finger better than a brush, so you can try both to get that soft edge on some of these, and then I'm going to keep adding more. And again, you have to kind of blend them before they dry, otherwise it doesn't work. So this makes it kind of have that soft light edge to it, and you can put a bunch or bigger or smaller. You can see I've added more of the white. Okay, you can see I've added some sort of larger, medium, small, and I've tried to move them around. The next step is to add the even more white stars. So what we're going to do is use this bigger flat brush. I'm going to put some white paint on it, and then I'm going to mix it with some water. You don't want it soaking wet, so you can see I'm kind of coming out of the water here to dry it a little. And then what we're going to do is, this is kind of fun, is to flick with the brush some more stars on here. Now, the higher you go up and do it, the more messier it will get. So try to go fairly close to your paper. And you might want some parts where you have a higher concentration of them, and maybe some that you don't have very much at all. So kind of experiment till you see something that you feel like you like. And when you are finished with this part, we're going to put these on the drying rack, and then we are going to clean our brushes as well as anything else needs to be cleaned, our bowls, and put away our placemats. And then that will be the background for our solar system galaxy or nebula type painting that you're doing.